Next year at this time, the Orion space capsule will be on its way to the moon. It'll be traveling 20,000 miles per hour.
This is just so cool that it's happening in our backyard, and today it crawled its way from Mansfield to Sandusky for more testing at the NASA complex there. So 3 News reporter Drew Horansky has been along for the ride, and he's joining us now. Drew, I can only imagine the sights that you've seen today.
It's been pretty fascinating, and I like the T-minus guys. You guys are already into the space talk. Of course, a lot of excitement here over the Orion mission. So let me set this into some perspective for you guys. Of course, this Orion mission, as you mentioned, a big deal. The Orion arrived in Mansfield yesterday, which will be used for the Artemis 1 mission within the next couple of years. It's being hailed as the next generation for NASA. The capsule carrying a crew back to the moon, including the first woman to walk on it. Now, this morning, Orion made its way from Mansfield through Milan, and now it's in Sandusky, well ahead of schedule. A 43-mile journey that took 4 years to plan because ODOT removed utility poles to make room for it to go through. Now, this was supposed to be a 6-hour journey with more than 50,000 pounds of equipment going at speeds of about 25 miles an hour. Looks like we're well ahead of schedule. Of course, it's a beautiful day, warm, blue skies. And I do want to show you another incredible piece of video, again, just because the Orion arriving yesterday in Mansfield to a crowd of hundreds of people aboard, of course, that super guppy that we've been talking about for a couple of days. Again, the largest and heaviest piece of cargo ever aboard it, and in about 4 months, it will be going back aboard the super guppy and then back to Florida. So now, here at Plum Brook, NASA station in Sandusky, the Orion is going to be undergoing a series of tests over the next few months, including extreme cold, extreme heat, sort of the things it'll be encountering in space. And I also learned from our Greek photojournalist George Payam just a little bit about Greek mythology. I didn't know this, but Artemis and Apollo are twins. So think about the twin missions. There's some symbolism, of course, there.
Yeah, synergy. Yeah, I like that a lot, and I didn't know that either. Drew Horansky giving us a little Greek mythology lesson. Drew, thank you very much. So I did a little math. I got out the calculator this morning. Next year, I mentioned if they stay on schedule and it's on its way to the moon, it'll be going 20,000 miles per hour. So that means it could cover the distance between Sandusky and Mansfield, a trip today that took hours, in 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
They're probably
next
wishing
year
they had that technology today.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. As Drew mentioned, this will be the same capsule that takes the first woman to the moon, scheduled 2024. Incredible. Really cool stuff. It's happening right here in Ohio.